Okay, we're starting out on in child's pose. So toes together, you can sit on your heels and just walk your hands out until your forehead comes down. Take some big breath here. Big inhales. Big exhales. Finding big space in your rib cage with your breath in. And some strength in your belly with your breath out. So actively moving that air out. Feel your body softening here. You can hopefully feel your hips softening closer to the ground. Maybe your belly. Okay, your low back releasing a bit, I hope. So just take some time to soften into the floor. From here, begin to walk your hands out and expand your upper body a little bit more. So walking your hands out, remember to keep your neck long. And then think of peeling your armpits open toward the floor. Big breath here into the fronts of your shoulders. And then let's bring it up to hands and knees. So grip the mat, pull yourself up, find hands and knees. Okay, from here, take a nice little tabletop position with your hands spread wide. Okay, pushing the floor away and those elbows pulling inward so that you have a really strong chest. Okay, and from here, we're gonna hover our knees. So tuck your toes and hover those knees just off the mat and breathe. So I want you to really push the floor, lift your belly up and in. And remember, you can always drop your knees and take a break. You can always drop one knee and take a little break, but keep breathing wherever you are. Keep those legs hovering, keep the upper body strong. And maybe one more big breath right here with your knee hover. Okay, and then as you exhale, lift your hips, lift your knees, press those heels back, find a downward facing dog. Okay, think of pushing the floor away, maybe bending your knees more or less. And we'll start to move a little bit from here. So ground into your left foot and inhale, send that right leg up in the air, nice and high. Keep those hips level. With your exhale, send that right knee forward. Go ahead and drop it outside. Drop the right foot outside your right hand. And we'll drop that left heel. Coming up into warrior one here. Take a big breath in. Sweep your hands up to the sky. And make sure your hips and shoulders face forward. Okay. Exhaling here, send your hips and your shoulders open to the side. Find a warrior two. Go ahead and bend nicely into that right knee. Let's transition back the way we came in. Turn that left hip forward, inhaling warrior one, looking forward with that big heart. And exhale, turn to face out to the left, arms wide, drop your hip into warrior two. Let's do that one more time. Big breath in, turning to face forward, warrior one. Think of lifting your heart, strong legs pressed down. And exhale, warrior two, open to the side. Nice, from here we're letting it go. So bend that right knee, drop your hands down inside the right foot, and let's pop up the left heel. Coming up to a three-leg dog from here. With your inhale, let's get the right leg up in the sky. And exhale here, drop the right foot next to the left. Okay, walk it out. Back in downward facing dog. Let's flow a little bit from here. Inhaling, move your heart forward. Find a plank pose. Remember that your plank pose can have your knees down or not. Okay, with your exhale, walk to your hands and fold. Inhale to roll yourself up. Push down into your heels. Lift your heart. And exhale, hinge it, fold it all the way down. On your inhale, come halfway up. Just look forward. And on your exhale, fold, bending your knees. Give yourself a hug. Palms are down here. With your inhale, step it back to a plank. And exhale, just come halfway down. Pull your elbows into your ribs. You can use your knees if you want to, but come that far down. And inhale, press yourself all the way back up to a plank. This time as you exhale, come all the way down. Pull the elbows in. Maybe drop your knees first. Okay, inhaling here, reach your hands forward. Lift your whole body up off the floor. And then exhale. Hands under shoulders, tuck your toes. Press it up through hands and knees, or maybe plank, and up and back to a downward facing dog. Walk it out here. Walk out your down dog. Notice the backs of the legs. See if you can really push the floor away from you, allowing your heart to drop downward. And we'll move to the other side. Okay, inhaling here, let's get the left leg up in the air. Exhale and send that left foot forward. Go ahead and drop it outside your left hand. Okay, drop that right heel to the floor, coming up to warrior one. Big breath in. Sweep those arms up and open. Strong legs, hips and shoulders face forward. Okay, switching it open and out to the right. Big exhale as you face the right, warrior two. Make sure that left knee points at its own toes. Coming back into warrior one, face forward on your inhale. Send that right hip forward. And exhale, warrior two, open to the side. One more time, just like that. Big breath in, warrior one. Strong legs, lift that heart. And big exhale, warrior two. Look to the right. Okay, let it go here. Drop your hands down inside that left foot. Pop up the right heel. And with your inhale, left leg in the sky. Come up to three-leg dog. Exhale, drop that left foot. You are back in downward facing dog. Walk it out. Okay, let's flow a little bit more from here. Just same vinyasa variation that we did before. Inhaling here, find your plank. Exhale, hop or step to your hands and fold. On your inhale, press into your heels, roll it up. Reach your heart high. And exhale, hinge it all the way down. On your inhale, just halfway up, just unroll your spine to look forward. You can bend your knees. And exhale, roll it all the way down. Palms are down here. Inhale back to your plank pose. And exhale just halfway down. Pull your elbows into your ribs. Hover. You can use your knees. Inhale all the way back up to your plank. And exhale all the way down. Okay, on your inhale, reach your hands forward, reach your legs back, lift off the floor. And exhale, hands under shoulders, tuck your toes, up through hands and knees or plank to a downward facing dog. Walk it out here, take some breath. Okay, Okay, spend some time in your downward facing dog, just moving your elbows inward, lengthening your spine, lifting your kneecaps to drop your heels, all that good stuff. Checking in with your down dog posture. Okay, you want to think of taking up all of the space in this posture. Let's keep playing and moving. Inhale here, get that right leg up in the air. Then exhale that right foot forward. Go ahead and drop it between your hands. Fingertips underneath your shoulders here, right next to that right foot. Okay, with your inhale, shift your upper body forward. See if you could lift the left leg into the air, okay? Exhale here, bend that left knee and pull it towards your nose. Again, just like that. Inhale, send the left leg back, look down. Exhale, pull the left knee in. One more like that. Inhale, extend it. And exhale, bend it. Now hold it here, left knee close to your nose. Hold and breathe. If you need to bend the right knee, you can, okay? Keep breathing. All right, maybe one more breath here. And then let it go. Extend that right toe. Sorry, that's a left toe. Out behind you. Go ahead and drop the left toe to the floor. Drop that left knee. Okay, and then pull back on your right hip from here, coming into a half split or Ardha Hanumanasana, okay, if you want the Sanskrit. So use your fingertips to get your upper body up, okay? It's tempting sometimes to round your spine here, but I want you to try to lengthen it if you could. Okay, sometimes bending the right knee helps. So use that as a modification. Okay, we're gonna play around a little bit with this. So I'm gonna ask you to do something a little bit unusual, and that is, I'm gonna ask you to lift your right heel up off the floor, and here's how we're gonna do it. With your inhale, think of lengthening your spine to look forward. Relax the right leg. With your exhale, think of lifting that right heel up off the floor. It's okay if it doesn't come up, but I want you to try anyway. Inhale to relax, look forward, pull back on that right hip. And exhale, again, attempt to lift that right heel up off the floor. No matter what happens, try anyway. One more, relax, inhale, long spine, pull the right hip back. And exhale, lift it. Now hold it right here. We're gonna count to 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go and hold right here. Pull back on that right hip. Now you could stay here. I'm gonna give you some options, okay? Okay, one option is to roll onto the outer edge of your right foot, getting more into your IT band. If you're a cyclist or a soccer player, you're gonna like that, okay? It's gonna be nice and special for you. Okay, also you can play around with moving the left knee back a little bit. So you're kind of moving more deeply into a full split. Okay, you want to follow your hands. Your hands follow behind your left foot. So you want to think of your hands being underneath your shoulders, no matter where your shoulders are. So take a breath or two wherever you are. Okay, make sure your hips are always level with the mat. And then start to walk yourself back to center. Bring that back knee forward if you walked it back. Okay, and then bring it back to hands underneath your shoulders. Let's tuck this right foot back. Okay, tuck those left toes, lift the left knee. Let's send the right leg all the way up and back. 3-leg dog. And exhale, drop that right foot back in downward facing dog. Let's take another little vinyasa variation, just like we did before, in between, okay? Inhaling, find your plank. Exhaling, walk to your hands and fold. Inhale, roll yourself up. Lift your big heart. And exhale, hinge yourself all the way down. Halfway up for your inhale, look forward. And exhale to fold and hug your legs. Palms are down. Inhale to your plank, step it back. And just like before, exhale halfway down. Pull the elbows into your ribs. Inhale, press it all the way up to plank. Feel free to use those knees generously. Again, exhale, lower yourself slowly all the way down. Inhale, reach forward, lift up off the floor, back extension. And exhale, hands under shoulders, tuck your toes, press it up. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Take some time here. Walk out your heels. Should be feeling some big spaciousness in the back of the right leg. Okay, from here, let's get the left leg up in the air. Big breath in. Exhale, send that left foot forward and drop it between your hands. Now up on your fingertips here, you're gonna lift that right leg up behind you and drop your head. And hold here in your standing split, okay? Remember, you can bend the left knee more. So with your inhale, extend that right leg out in the air for me. And then exhale, pull the right knee in towards your nose. Again, inhale, extend, reach it out away. Exhale, pull that right knee in. One more, inhale, reach. And exhale, extend, or exhale, bend. Hold it right here, breathe. Push the floor with your foot. Breathe and tuck. One more breath here. And then let it go. Extending that right toe out behind you. Drop it to the floor. Go ahead and drop the right knee. And let's pull the hips back. Okay, find your half split pose. Go ahead and pull back on your hips. Okay, so we're all a little different here. So feel free to bend the left knee more if you need to. It gives you more space. But use your fingertips to get your heart up high, away from the floor. Okay, think of keeping that leg nice and long. Now we're gonna do the same thing we did on the other side. So with your inhale, long spine. With your exhale, think of lifting that left heel up off the ground. It's okay if it doesn't go. Try anyway. Inhale, drop the heel, relax, long spine. Pull back on that left hip. And exhale, lift that heel. One more, big breath in, lengthening forward. And big exhale, lift it high. Now hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it and relax. Now play here for a little while. You can just stay here. Or you can roll into the outer left foot to get that IT band stretch on this side. Okay? Or you could work into more of a more full split by just walking your right knee back. Okay? And make sure your hands follow so they're under your shoulders just about all the time. Okay? So you can just walk it as far back as you like. You can stay and just walk it halfway back. It is really very personal and it depends on the day. So wherever you are, make sure your hips are level and you have a smile on your face. One more big breath here in your Hanumanasana, in your split pose. And then come out the way you came in. Take your time. All right, bring it back to hands and knees. Palms down. And from there, tuck that right toe, lift the right knee. We're gonna send the left leg up in the sky. 3-leg dog here. And exhale, drop that left foot back in downward facing dog. One more little vinyasa just to flow through some more, okay? Here goes. Inhaling, heart forward to plank. And exhale, step to your hands and fold. Roll it up for your inhale. And exhale to fold it all the way down. Halfway up, inhale. And big fold on your exhale. Palms are down here. Inhale back to your plank. And just like before, exhale halfway down. Pull the elbows in. Inhale all the way up. And now exhale all the way down. Inhale here, find that back extension. Reach long. And exhale, hands under shoulders. Tuck your toes. Press it up and back. Find a downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here in your last downward facing dog of this practice. Get those knees up and the heels down. And see if you could suck up the center of each palm. From here, friends, just come down to hands and knees. And then grounding into your right hand, reach up tall with your left. Take a big breath in, reaching up with that left hand. All right, with your exhale, thread the left arm so far under the right that your left shoulder comes down by your right hand. And you can just drop your head here and just be in this nice little inverted twist. So take your time here, just being. If you want more, you can reach up with that right arm. You can even drop the right arm across your back and try to grab your left thigh and deepen your twist to look up. Maybe one more breath here in this little twist. All right, to come out of it, plant back into that right hand. Push the floor away. We're coming up to one more big open chest twist. So look up at that left hand. And then exhale, left hand down. Switching sides, same thing. Ground into the left hand. Inhale, reach up with the right, look up. And exhale, right hand reaches under the left so far. Drop the right shoulder. Drop your head and settle into this inverted twist. Make sure your hips are more or less over your knees, and do make sure to point your tailbone away from your head. Don't let it point to the side. To deepen your twist, reach up with the left hand. You can look at it, maybe drop the hand across your back and grab your right thigh. And breathe. Remember, the deeper you go into a posture, the deeper your breath needs to be. Okay, taking your time to come out, go ahead and get that left hand back on the floor. And inhale here, reaching up with your right. Spread open your chest one more time. And go ahead and bring it down. Hands and knees. Sit your hips back on your heels here again. And come back down to where we started in a child's pose. Dropping your head to the floor. Find some breath. Let your breath slow down and become more natural. No longer controlled, just easy and free. Let your body soften, all effort melting away. Notice the moment happening and how you feel in the moment. Notice your thoughts. And be with what is right now. Let's take as much time as you can just to rest like this, soaking up your practice. And thanks so much for joining me today. This is where I'll leave you.